It's so important because we live at a time where our economy is not only based on goods and services, but it's based on ideas and information. And broadband is the fastest and best way to move ideas. And the economy that we have now is not only based on natural resources and manufacturing, but it's also based on how we can move ideas and exchanging those ideas and having access to markets that are far away. And broadband does that. And broadband does that very well, of course, in urban centers, but we believe, and I certainly believe, it has to take place as well in rural areas.
Today with the BlackBerry and iPads and all those other technical devices, we have a lot of underserved or even unserved areas within our county, a lot of dead zones. So that's where our problems are. And our county and ratepayers need those services. If we don't make the investment, the service providers may take a lot longer to get into our county. So by us doing that, it's creating a fourth infrastructure. And again, in the long term, looking forward, once those towers are cohabitated, the revenue generated off those towers will, over time, pay for the tower. And not only that, but it will provide our residents with the services they need.
Certainly the network the community is getting out of it is a large win. I believe one of the most robust and dynamic rural networks in anywhere in Canada, and people are going to get 10 megabits to the home for less than $100. And I think that realistically, for the 85% of the population we're going to cover with that service, a lot of them will be very, very happy.
What's happening around the world very quickly, Australia is building a nationwide optical fiber network. It's going to bring fiber to the home connectivity to over 93% of homes and businesses throughout that entire country. It's the biggest infrastructure project in that country's history, and it'll be operated on an open access basis, just like an open access road system. Anybody can get on there. Whether you're a customer or service provider, you're going to have no problem getting onto that network. Here's what's happening in the EU. They're spending billions to boost their broadband speeds. Chattanooga, Tennessee, one of the first communities in North America to deploy a complete fiber network over its entire footprint. It's actually the municipally owned electric utility who drove this initiative. They did it so that they can manage the electric grid far more cost effectively. And the savings that they will realize from being able to deploy smart grid technology by way of the fiber network will pay for the network within about 10 years. That does not include revenues that they're going to be generating from delivery of commercial services.
Community-oriented leadership is very, very important. I do think that communities have to have a stake in terms of driving something forward, and my advice would be don't wait, because I highly doubt the private sector is going to come knocking on your door going, we have this great deal for you and we're going to deliver this awesome broadband network, because we can do that. And our experience has shown us well over 10 years that it's not happening. It's not likely to happen. And so, you have to take your destiny into your own hands and decide what you want to do.